Greetings, everyone, my family out there. Um, I am Spider, and if you don't know, because you don't view, then you are watching Spider's Web. And yes, my people, I'm back. I'm back home. I'm back home on the ranch, on the farm, whichever one you want to call it, because everybody wants to call it something different. But today I wanted to discuss the situation of weather and the difference between North Country summer weather and South Country summer weather. So, for those of you who know that I've stayed or lived uh, sometime in Virginia, and it's a bug. The weather doesn't matter, North Country or South Country, you're going to have bugs. But I stayed some time in Virginia, and Virginia is South Country to me. Florida is South Country to me. And South Carolina, I frequent South Carolina quite a bit. Been there, seen it, done it, did some things there, had great times there. But South Carolina is another heat that you have to get used to. It's kind of like Florida. So when I lived in Florida, I had a hard time living in Florida because Florida was so hot. Because you wake up in the morning and all you feel was, well, no, let me retract that. Florida was not as hot in the morning as when I was staying there, because I was in there during the winter months. So during the summer months, when it started to, get hot, it it had gotten worse. But I would walk out the door in the morning in Florida, I guess about 7 o'clock in the a.m., go for a nice little run, and it's about 60, maybe 70 degrees. And then out of nowhere, it's 90 degrees, if not more. But that's Florida. You get used to it. Virginia's air to me is just, my gracious. You walk out, okay, so when I get up in the morning in Virginia, I'm outside about 2:30 in the a.m., thinking it's going to be a little cool, and then of course the temperature kicked up. But no, it's automatically hot, one. And two, the heat, the humidity is so bad that you can't hardly breathe. And it makes it so hard to go outside, because you're thinking the first thing in the morning is, if it feels like this at 2 a.m., it's going to feel worse by 2 p.m. So those are the differences in the summer temperatures and how the air is in the South Countries. And up here in the North Country, which is upstate New York, it's different. It's so different. You walk out here, you can breathe. I'm not having any problems breathing right now. The air is blowing. You hear the leaves on the trees? I don't know if you can see them blowing, but the trees are blowing. We have wind, y'all. Yes, we do. And the crazy thing about it is when you come out early in the morning, the dew is thick and heavy, which makes it kind of hard for us during our hay season time, which is now, because they have to come out and they have to constantly toss the hay around to get it to dry because of the rain that we've been getting, and then the dew settles, which makes it so wet. So I think these past 2 days we've been doing pretty good, where after they've tossed it around, I realized yesterday they were out here baling the hay and picking it up. But hold on for a minute. Okay, so that's the tractor, and that's the tractor, and that's the hay. So they've picked up quite a bit, because when I was out here on Tuesday, this was all just cut and laid out, and they kept having to turn it over because of the wet weather. See, and it makes a difference. But yesterday I noticed that some of it has dried because they actually picked it up. If you can see it. See where the grass, well, the hay is cut so low where it's green. And all of that over there, that's all hay. And that's all hay. And that's all hay. And we got hay on the other side. But for right now, we pretty much tend to this. Oh, and that's all hay that they have to cut up. Look at the beautiful sun. Gotta love the beautiful sun. Spider's web is popping with the beautiful sun this morning. Look at that. That's just one of the reasons I love North Country. Oh my goodness, not just because the air in the summertime is great, but because it's just beautiful up here. I mean, I've seen it's beautiful in the south as well. I've seen land that's beautiful in the south, of course, but we're talking about my land now. And I was so grateful and thankful because the weather had been so crazy. Rain and the snow. Yeah, I'm back with all of the rain and the snow. Oh, just want to show you this real. And this is the hay binder. I think it is. It binds the hay, or then it shoots it up, and of course, then they put it in there, and then they take it off to wherever they're going to take it. But this is usually what a hay bale looks like, for those who haven't seen one. And it shoots out of there, then it pops up, you grab it and you toss it up. But this is pretty much it as far. And the tractor is huge. Let me just turn around. That's a pretty nice tractor. It's old, but it does the job. As long as they get this hay up, I don't care. But back to the temperature. So when the weather, no, this is why when people ask me, what is it about the cold that you like? And this is why. And this is one of the reasons I feel as the weather in the summertime, we've got a breeze at 6 o'clock in the morning with the trees blowing, with the wind blowing the leaves, I'll say that, with the sun behind us, and still feeling good. Now, don't get me wrong, temperature is going to rise. It's definitely going to go up. By this afternoon, it might be in the 80s, but the breeze in the morning is so good and the air is so great, so you just want to be out here all day until the temperature rises, when you want to go in the house and collect some air. So it's ridiculous, but it is what it is. And it's crazy where the weather it seems to get worse in the southern countries. And I don't know if that's because of smog and things of that sort. But at the same time, what I do know is it just seems to be cleaner out here. It's a lot more farming going on. You have people, it's not that many cars out here because we don't have that many people here in the town in which I stay. But we have the Amish family lives up the road, and they are great. If you have any Amish people for neighbors, you have some really good neighbors, at least the ones that we have. They're always bringing us fresh fruits. Wife bakes fresh goodies, and we appreciate it. They're so helpful. My dad needed some things done, and they were willing to do those things. Like, we had some tarp on the house to just temporarily fix the roof. The tarp was hanging off. I'm not climbing on the roof because my dad doesn't want me to climb on the roof because he says I'm a girl. That's my dad. But the Amish guy, and I'm going to say his name, give John a shout out. John came through. He was like, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and tap that back up on the roof for you. I was like, oh my goodness. I was so happy, so impressed, and so excited, because you don't find kindness like that in the world of today. So that's another reason why I like living up here in the North Country, because of that. I was hoping to get the cattle, but can't get the cattle right now, not today, because those little buckers are all the way, well, you're not going to be able to see them, but they're all the way back there on the, okay, so normally this is where the cattle graze. This little pasture right here, all the way up, and they go all the way back. But they're either behind the barn or they're laying somewhere under one of those trees. You see all the million trees, yeah. Well, they're laying somewhere under all of those trees. So that might be where, because normally they're right here, hanging out, greeting me in the morning, trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing here. But it is what it is. I just wanted to share this beautiful moment. Every time I come home, I'm going to do a video. Don't know what it's going to always be about. Don't know what I'm going to always talk about. But today it was about North Country, South Country, and the summer air. So the summer air in the North Country to me is a lot cleaner, a lot cooler. You can breathe in the morning. It's on point. Did I say summer air? I'm confused. The summer air is terrible for the Southern Country, and the summer air is great for North Country. That's all I'm saying, guys. Great for North Country. So I'm going to get ready to head back to the house and go fix Dad some breakfast because I'm so tired of him with the oatmeal. And I just want to give a shout out to those who are taking care of an elderly parent, family, friend, or if you're just a nurse in that field. I literally want to tip my hat to you, because that's a big deal. And I just want to say this is what my front yard looks like. And because Dad hasn't been feeling well, and of course, unfortunately, his lawnmower broke, the grass turned into hay, which I never knew we had hay over here, but I guess, hello, here's the hay. And yeah, it's all on the sides. But at the same time, I do have the guy who cuts the hay come through, and he's going to take care of the hay, the cutting of this for me. I just wanted to get them pretty little pictures. Bugs are buzzing in my ears. One thing I don't like about the summer is the bugs. But look at the beautiful flowers growing behind me. Gotta love the wildflowers. Guys, I'm done. I'm ready to go in the house, fix some breakfast, enjoy the rest of my day. I would love for you to like, share. You don't have to like if you don't want to. That's a thumbs down or a thumbs up. I want you to share it though. I would like for you to leave a message if you like. That would be appreciated. And I want to say thank you to all my viewers who have been here from day one and who continues to follow me. And I hope you enjoyed this little bit of information that I've given you this morning up here at home, on the ranch, or the farm, whichever one you choose. But until next time, I'm out. Peace.